Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. It's Kenny Calvin at the Gil Bishop Sports Arena, where our Renegade basketball team will face Santa Monica. We just watched the women put in an amazing effort in the second half to come back and capture that game. However, this men's game is looking for some fireworks. And speaking of fireworks, I brought somebody that used to put up major firework-like numbers in as our pregame guest. My uncle, the legend, Dean Jones. How you doing, Unc?
I'm doing good, Mr. Calvin. How you doing?
Man, it's a dream come true to follow your shoe.
Well, I had to follow some shoes myself, so it's always good to come back to BC. It just amazed me when I come and see this gym and how great it looks. And, you know, BC got to have probably the best facility, junior college in the state of California.
Definitely best facilities, hands down, in the state of California. What's funny, though, is when I transferred I went to San Jose State first, but I ended up having to go to Ouachita Baptist University in Arkansas after I left BC. And when I got to that campus, I was so disappointed because our campus here looked more like the four-year university than my four-year university did.
Exactly. I've been to junior colleges all over this country in my travels. I've never seen a facility like this. Basketball, football, baseball. Bakersfield College go first class in their facilities. Now what we got to do is get the stands filled.
Yes, and the best way to fill the stands is having high output from some of these amazing players. And that's why I called you up here because I heard about some of your amazing nights when you were a player along with Unc. And we had one of the most amazing single performances that I've ever seen out of a player in Tucker Enigenberg a couple of weeks ago, where he shattered your marks.
Right.
He shattered my high school basketball coach, Coach Hill's marks.
Right.
And everybody else's marks.
No, if you get 51 points in a basketball game, you have to be a pretty good basketball player, putting up some pretty good numbers. When I read in the paper last week, I had planned to come to the game today anyway so I can get a look at him, and he's got to be a pretty good shooter to get 51 points a game. Those are numbers Michael Jordan would like to have.
Yes. The one thing I enjoyed more than anything, was none of it was forced.
Oh, good.
It was all within the context of the offense.
Right.
And most of the opportunities came after he gave the ball away and got it back. He was trusting his teammates.
Right.
Just giving you a visual of how that day was. Mm-hmm. The team as a whole was down their two top leading scorers.
Right.
The second leading scorer was out with the flu bug that's been going around.
Right.
Jalen English, he didn't play in that game. So in the pregame, I'm talking to Vance Palm, my broadcast partner, and I'm saying, hey, we're going to need at least 30 out of Tucker tonight to have a chance.
Well, you know, that's the sign of a good player, to know that when it's time to step up, you got to step up. You got to get sometimes you have to give a little more each game, whether that be scoring, rebounding, playing defense, or whatever is desired of you. But sometimes you have to step up. I can't remember when you talked about Mr. Hill and myself years ago when I scored 41 long time ago. It didn't seem that way because I played with such good guys.
Yes.
Manuel Calvin, your uncle, and Todd Ward, Don Yeoman, Tom Ryan. It was natural. You don't go out to score. You just go out and play the game.
Yes.
And we had such good chemistry that I was hot, so I was able to score, and they just kept feeding me and kept feeding me, so it worked out.
And that's what usually happens. Just like you said, great players don't go out attempting to get 50, attempting to get 40.
Right.
They do what the team expects of them, and things just click because you're playing the right way and you're communicating with your teammates. And then when your teammates see you having that kind of effect, they themselves want to get you the ball.
They want to get you the ball.
And one of the funniest things about some of the names you just brought up, my partner Vance Palm always talked about when he played in the 80s, and you guys used to come up here and scrimmage against them and thump them. And he talked about Todd Ward, he talked about you and Uncle Manuel and the rest of the guys, and how competitive it was to have the legends come back and put the fire into them.
Right. You know, I don't know if we thought of ourselves ever as legends, but you know, Bakersfield College has a way of when you come here and you play ball and you give your heart and soul, it just becomes a part of you. So every time we come back and play the young guys. You know, sometimes you got to school them a little bit.
Yep.
You know, you got to turn it up a little bit. So we came back several times and had fun with them. But every opportunity years ago, I couldn't do it now. You see us now, we look like a football team. But back then, we would come up and play the guys.
Well, I mean, that's one of the things that kept me energized coming up here, walking through this hallway, seeing y'all murals immortalized.
Right.
It put me in a position to have that same hunger on the football field, and me getting the chance to play with my cousin, your son, Justin Jones, and me being his team captain.
Right.
I knew that I had to have the effect on him as a teammate and the player that y'all had on me to lead the right way.
Right.
And it's contagious.
It is. And, I think that's what I would like to see, kind of giving a plug to the basketball team and even football team. One of the things that we had that I think really made our team special is that we were all local. We were all local kids. So we would love, and I think that would do the program well if they can get all the best players to come home and stay home. They just don't know the experience of playing in front of family, playing in front of friends.
Yes.
And then you just have a bond with the community. So just to give a plug to the coach has done a great job. We just need to keep all those athletes in town home.
Yes, and that's key what you said, because I remember being a senior in high school, and I had an opportunity to go play some other places, but grades wasn't working out, and I didn't have the home life and the structure to put me in a position to leave right away. So it was a blessing for me to be able to come to play on the Hill, and seeing the effect that I had. And you always hear as a coach, and as this media guy, I hear people, BC don't play local players. Shoot, who? I was a freshman.
Exactly.
I started every game as a freshman.
Exactly.
And then my sophomore year, my cousin came in, and he was a freshman. He started every game as a freshman. So that myth that we don't play local players comes from people who didn't want to come up here and compete.
Exactly.
So that's the big deal about people not coming here. They don't want to come compete against people that's better than them.
Right. But I tell you what, an athlete doesn't run from competition. He wants to compete. So I think the program is doing well, but it can be so much better if I often told kids when I was coaching here, if you are a junior college level kid, then you should stay and go to BC. If you are a legitimate 4-year level kid, goodbye.
Yes.
Good luck to you.
Yes.
But once you decided that I need to go to junior college for 2 years, you won't find a better place than BC.
And it really is just a lot of denial that happens. And a lot of these parents are in denial too, because they want to see their kid play somewhere.
Right.
And a lot of those parents know that if their kids come up here, they're not going to play because they aren't better than the guy that's across town or whatever.
Right.
But what they don't realize is if you come up here and you give it an honest shot and you work your tail off, you could end up being that guy.
Exactly.
Because as the season goes on, just like we talked about Tucker Enigenberg,
right,
guys fall off. The leading scorer not available. The second leading scorer gets sick. Now the third leading scorer ends up being the all-time record holder.
Exactly.
What more perfect example do we have to come up to the Hill and wait until your number is called to show up?
Well, like we mentioned earlier, a good athlete, a real athlete doesn't want anything given to him. You want to earn it. You want to go out, you want to work hard. If you have to sit on the bench for a while, you continue to work. And then when you get your chance, you need to take advantage of it. That's what Tucker did. Obviously, he's a scorer. He probably could have been scoring a lot more earlier, but that wasn't his role.
Yes.
But that particular game, he needed to take on that role, and he obviously did a great job at it. So he sounds to me like he's a really good competitor, and when it's time to step up, he stepped up.
Well, the amazing thing as we wind down and prepare for the tip, he scored 51 points. He shot lights out from 3. But you want to know how he won the game?
How's that?
He won the game with a block shot and a rebound of the block shot to seal the deal. And that just goes to show what effort and energy will do for you, even if you're not the offensive guy. So, Uncle Dean, I love you.
Hey, love
Thanks
you.
for your leadership.
Appreciate having me on, man.
It's a blessing to be here and follow your footsteps.
Appreciate it.
But, we're going to continue to carry the torch for you.
Hey.
And pass it forward to our kids.
That's
my son's a senior now. I know your grandson's out there balling and getting ready.
My grandson will be here next year.
Yes, so we're looking forward to it. So, Uncle Dean, I appreciate you.
Appreciate you having me on, man. BC True and Blue.
Yes, sir.
Go Gays. We'll see you guys.
We're going to take a small break, get prepared for the tip, and when we come back, I'm going to have our renegade leader of the defensive line, Mr. Terrell Eddington, fresh off signing his Division I scholarship offer. We'll be back. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It is Ken Calvin here at the Gil Bishop Sports Arena, and it's sophomore night for the Renegade men. We got Coach Hughes out honoring his sophomores. First one up, Mr. Murray. But speaking of sophomores, I got the leader of our Renegade defense, one of my favorite players that I've ever seen. Even when I was coaching, I've seen a lot of energy. You remind me of my little cousin Daniel Cal. But just the effort and energy that I saw out of this player sitting to my right, Mr. Terrell Ennington. How you doing, sir?
I'm doing all right. And speaking of your cousin Cal, man, he coached me up in high school.
Yes.
It's pretty lovely, man. That man's a great guy. He
Yes.
he mentored me in high school. He seen I was having, down moments in high school and stuff, and he knew how to approach me as a man and a young man playing in football. And he taught me so much on the football field. I mean, I can never forget, what that man told me. He said, "You played just like me when I was in high school."
Yes.
And ever since then, I carried that jersey, number 77,
Yes.
and his motto all the way.
Give me goosebumps, man, because that's my little big cousin. I can't call him little because he's big as a house. But just watching you play with that 77 on and knowing that he coached you made me feel so much more special because I saw the same energy and effort that I hope to instill in him as a second-year coach when I was coaching here as a Renegade. So to see you knock helmets 5 yards down the line and call plays like, all right, well, we got Terrell coming back in. His ankle was messed up, but we're a different team when he's on the field, and you come right in and make those kind of plays. It was just so rewarding, man. So to see you accomplish the things that you accomplished all season was such a beautiful experience. But I'm so proud of you continuing to transition that game to the Division I level. Talk to the people about your new opportunity.
Well, it was rough, my JUCO's seasons. I was in and out of homes freshman year, going through a rough time with school, things like that. But luckily I had the coaches and the athlete building. I had the whole support team, So going into my second year, I ended up having a downfall. I ended up dropping out of school. Things weren't going too well for me.
Wow.
I had recruiters talking to me and things like that. So I thought, things was going well, but I ended up dropping out, messing up, and I barely had an opportunity to come back when I jumped back in. Thankfully, I did when I did. If not, I wouldn't be here right now.
Yes.
But it was all because of the coaches, though. They kept telling me, don't ever give up, don't forget about us, and, kept my mind in it. But during my second season, I was a changed dude. My first year, I was just like, it's college, it's a new atmosphere. But my second year, it was like, this is my field. Like, I'm the captain.
Yes.
Like, we got to change the atmosphere around here.
You gave me goosebumps because you had the very attitude that I had as a sophomore coming up here to BC. You play a great freshman year, but you always have higher expectations for yourself. And when we step on this campus, this is our field.
Exactly.
I call this stadium the house that Kenny Cal built. Even though it was 100,000 players to play before me, but when I'm here, that's my house.
Exactly.
And you could tell that you had that attitude every time you took the field because of the impact that you put into every snap.
Oh, yeah.
And you could see it. You're not knocking helmets left and right without that energy.
Right. I got to, I have so much passion for the game. It's not that I want to just play ball, but I want to make a statement for the young youth out there. I mean, I've been there. I've been in the life. I've been out there, in the streets, hustling, trying to get some money, trying to do the right thing. Sometimes kids don't make the right choices and bad things happen.
Yes.
So I'm trying to, continue my education and playing football and letting the youth know that's doing bad. It's a way out. It's always a way out, So I carry that passion on the field, like, even though I'm hurt or anything, as long as nothing's broken, I'm going to keep pushing my way through. So, and every game I get talked about, all my coaches, how good I played, but it's still not good enough for me.
Yes.
So every game, every night, I go home and wonder what could have done better to do, one more step to making that sack or another move to make that tackle. So after this my second year, me going to take my trip to Eastern Michigan, I told myself 3 things I want out of the next team I go play for. I want to go to a school where I can find a family. Second, I don't want to feel like an outcast. Third, I want to make it seem like I've been there before.
Yes.
Like it's home.
Man.
That first day, I tell you not, them guys treated me like I've been there before, like I've been living there my whole life. And I tell you not, it changed my life.
That's beautiful, Terrell. What we're going to do, we're going to take a quick break for the snap. But I want to keep you here because we got to touch on some things because it's very powerful what you just said. But we got the tip right now, Mr. Jalen English. And Renegades win the tip. Murray controlling the tip. Santa Monica coming out in man-to-man defense. Murray to Gallinado for the jam right away. Ball movement from Jonathan Murray, our team's leading assist man, turns into dividends. Next dead ball will touch base on the starting lineups. But when you got somebody as special as Mr. Eddington here, you got to give him all the air he needs.
Right.
Nice motion offense by number 4, Justin Coates of Santa Monica. See if we can get you the starting lineup for Santa Monica. Number 4, Justin Coates. Number 21, Khalil Taylor. Number 3, Ernie Valdez. As English takes the shot from the parking lot. In and out. Rounding out that starting 5 for Santa Monica, Dane Downey, as he lines up the 3, that's no good. Rebound English. Murray attacks. Comes up short as Marcus Jones gets the rebound as he gets his 3rd start in recent weeks. Downey attacks on the reverse, no good. Murray out on the fast break. Kicks it to English, who pumps. Pumps once, pumps twice. Twice is nice and is good for Jalen English. Noticed his mom and dad making their way into the game. Nice on-ball defense from Jones. Shot off, rebound Gallinado. Gay's running that motion offense. Moving screen by English. And as we have that dead ball, we still have Mr. Eddington here. And one of the things you said that registers with me the most, Mr. Eddington, is the ability to get over a childhood that wasn't perfect. I grew up without my parents too. My coaches and my teammates were my family. You know, when my family wasn't available to step in. So it's very symbolic how we use that to make ourselves great.
Yes, sir.
Michael Fry with the nice jump hook. We have a tie game, 4-4. English with the fadeaway. Tough shot, very well contested. Renegades secure the rebound, and English attacks for the lay-in. Gotta love when 23s show out. I'm biased to number 23 as I made it great myself. Turnover on the play by Khalil Taylor. Santa Monica not looking settled on the offensive end. Out of control. Leads to the turnover. Tucker Enigenberg with the shot blocked. Khalil Taylor playing well on the defensive end. Skips it. Oh, and there's a travel that isn't called. Up and down isn't called. So if you're watching with us on Bakersfield.com, Justin Coates goes to take a 3. Attempts to shoot it. And we have Jalen English closeout block. Should have been a travel that wasn't called. Attempt incomplete. Murray heading back down. Murray with the turnover. And Jones with the foul. So as we have a sub, I wanted to revisit the convo that me and Mr. Eddington had about being resilient. There's going to be things that come up in life that get the opportunity to try to derail you off your mission. But when you stay focused and continue to keep those blinders on, you fight through that adversity to make life great. So I'm definitely proud to have this man, Mr. Eddington, sitting next to me as Aaron Taylor knocks down the jumper to tie it up at 6. But your story is something that I would love to have you on the show as a guest to give you the credit that you deserve, because just like me and just like you, we didn't allow our family's failures to keep us from succeeding. So I'm proud of you, young man. It was an honor to call your games the last 2 years.
Thank you.
I can't wait to come fly to Michigan to watch you play.
I appreciate the opportunity of letting you come up here and sit down and talk with you.
First chance of many, man. We'll have many more opportunities. I do a lot of great stuff in the community, and with your story, I'm definitely going to be giving you a call. So take my card, give me a call. You got Cousin Daniel's number. You always got me, too.
Yes, sir.
All right, Terrell. Congratulations, sir.
Thank you.
And we got our first time out. We're going to take a break, and we'll be back on Bakersfield.com. And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Renegades 6, Santa Monica 9, 14:33 remaining to play in the first half. I know a lot of you basketball guys were like, what's with all the football talk? But when you got your team leader for the Renegades, fresh off of his signing his scholarship to Eastern Michigan, you got to give credit where credit is due. I once watched Terrell Eddington knock a man's helmet about 20 feet off of his body. That dude is something special. Looking forward to great things from him. Jones inbounds to Murray. Jones kicks it to Murray, and Murray's money from 15 feet. Man-to-man defense for the Renegades. Nice job attacking the basket by Jamad Norwood, 6'5" sophomore for Santa Monica. Oh, Tucker Enigenberg looking to get it to Gallinado, and he turns it over. Shahar Camp getting his first opportunity. Downey for 3. Great closeout by Enigenberg. Camp wastes no time getting his first shot up. It's no good. Man-to-man defense by the Renegades. Deep 3 for Norwood is no good. Murray to English from the high post. English takes the 23-footer, and that's no good. Renegades trailing by 3, 11-8. Ernie Valadez with the turnover as he tries to hit Michael Fry on the entry pass. The English family out here in full force, I should say. Shahada Camp attacking the baseline. Murray back to Camp, who takes it up hard, and he's fouled. Foul on the play by Dane Downey. Great job by Camp, moving the ball and trusting his teammates to get it back. Ends up attacking the basket and getting fouled, going to the line for two. So the Renegades, through 23 games, averaging 82 points per game, shooting about 44% from the field, 33% from three, averaging about 43 rebounds a game. Santa Monica, through 22 games, averaging 74.8 points a game, shooting around 39.5% from the floor and 30% from three. Only averaging about 39 rebounds. Great work on the boards by English. Enigenberg and English in the pick and roll. Enigenberg attacks. Looks like he was hit on the head. No call. Rebound Renegades. That's going to be a charge on Camp. We want to thank everyone who's watching on Bakersfield.com. I am Kenny Calvin, flying solo today. But with the support of the greatest production team in the business, Ms. Diana working the board, Mr. Christian working the cam. Nice shot by Michael Fry. Gives Santa Monica a 4-point lead, 13-9. And I would assume whoever's guarding Enigenberg has got the news that this is somebody that you can't give much room. Oh, and one. English attacking strongly. He was about to dunk that. He was fouled by Khalil Taylor. Khalil was close to being smashed on. However, that foul prevented the dunk, but didn't prevent the basket. Another Renegade legend, Mr. Curtis Rufus in the house. One of the greatest strong safeties in Renegade history. Out to watch the English family. Santa Monica leading 13-12. Jones looking to defend Khalid Taylor. And that was easy money. Matter of fact, I'm sorry, that was Jamad Norwood with the post move. Norwood, 6'5". Jones, 5'11", giving up 6 inches. It's going to be a tough matchup. Shahada Camp attacking. Avoids the charge. Oh, misses the runner after the follow, and that should be a jump ball. However, they call foul. And that's Camp's second foul in about 3 minutes. So he's going to have to do a better job playing defense without fouling to remain on the floor. But it appears he may be subbed out for Mr. English next dead ball. Skip pass from Norwood. Looked like he was aiming for Mr. Lynch, who isn't dressed tonight, as he's our statistician. 3-point deficit for the Renegades. The man many came to see, Enigenberg, yet to scratch the board first. Oh, nice move by Murray. Doesn't get the finish, but gets his own board and kicks it to Enigenberg for the reset. Gallinado on the low block. Nice move and one. Put him in what we call the popcorn machine. Foul on Mr. Downey. Henry Gallinado, the 6'5", 215-pound freshman out of Cesar Chavez. Sophomore out of Cesar Chavez. Started the game with a dunk. Now he's looking for his first and one. Free throw, no good. Deep three from the corner by Valadez is no good. Santa Monica working hard on the offensive glass. Nonetheless, English with the rebound. Great vision by Murray getting the ball to Gallinado. Full court Kevin Love style pass to Gallinado. If you've never seen Murray in action, you're missing out on one of the most controlled and efficient point guards in the game. Shot by Norwood, no good. Oh, nice move. But English loses the handle after the nice move, and the Renegades will reset. Enigenberg at the top of the key may have gotten away with a little bit of a push-off. Shot no good. Shot put up by Aaron Taylor, who just checked into the game. Appears to be one of those moments where you just want to get a shot up because you might be coming out on the next dead ball. However, Khalid Taylor checks in for Norwood. And the Renegades lead 16-15 with 7:32 remaining to play in the first half. This is Kenny Calvin on Bakersfield.com. And we are BC. Nice pick and roll. Taylor blows the layup. Taylor gets the incidental elbow from Murray. However, he didn't allow Murray appropriate space after the rebound. And that's one of those elbows that you earn the hard way. I want to thank my Uncle Dean Jones for joining us for the pregame show. I had an imposter come up here looking exactly like my Uncle Dean Jones, wearing Arvin material as Enigenberg takes the fade away. We need to find out who that imposter was, guys. And then we got Henry Gallinado on the break and his second jam of the game to take the Renegades up 18-15. Great defense leads to the transition bucket. We have another shot by Aaron Taylor unsuccessfully. And we're going to have another foul by Aaron Taylor as Shahada Camp checks in for Mr. 51. I'm giving Tucker his own nickname. He's Mr. 51 from now on. And we return after the 22nd timeout. Renegades leading by 3. On the floor for the Renegades, we have Jonathan Murray, Shahada Camp, Marcus Jones at the 3, Henry Gallinado playing the 4, and Mr. English running the 5. English goes into Jones. Amazing move. Oh, and Jones can't finish, but guess who's on the boards? Henry Gallinado is playing lights out. Tough shot for Santa Monica, looking to just try to get anything going, to no avail. Oh, nice move by English. Not able to finish. Looks like he might have got poked in the area that we can't talk about. But great follow by Camp. And Aaron Taylor shoots the air ball. His third shot since coming on the floor. And it looks like he's looking to shoot every time he touches it. Leading coach Joshua Thomas to call for a sub as Gallinado is fouled. And if I had to take a wild guess about who's coming out of this game, as Downey checks in for Santa Monica, Henry Gallinado shooting 2. Looking like he may get his first break if he's able to make both of them. And just as we thought, Downey's coming in for Aaron Taylor. And Tucker Enigenberg comes in for Mr. English. And Mr. English gets his second breather of the game. 7-point lead for the Renegades, 22-15. Second free throw good for Gallinado, making it an 8-point lead for the Renegades. Enigenberg catches the outlet. Oh! Comes up empty on the reverse. Downey attacks the basket. And they call a foul on Gallinado, who I don't think fouled him at all. Dane Downey to the line for 2. Downey, 6'3" freshman, misses the first. Downey blows both free throws. Rebound Enigenberg. Two-man game between Enigenberg and Murray. Oh, tough entry pass by Gallinado. Jones unable to handle it. Long three, no good. Outlet to Enigenberg and one with the reverse. Great job attacking the basket on the fast break. Foul on the play by Jamad Norwood. And Gallinato's going to get a break from Mr. English as he enters the game. Three-point play, no good as Enigenberg misses the free throw attempt. 10-point lead for the Renegades with 3:42 remaining to play. Foul on the floor by Marcus Jones. Blocking foul. Jones' second personal foul. And Norwood continues to fire, having no luck so far. Murray out of control, turns it over. Oh, blocked on the play by Mr. English as he's trailing. Great effort by Mr. Jalen English to not give up on the play and get back for that block. Nice defense by Gallinato going straight up. Amazing interior defense by Gallinato as Camp heads the other way. Oh, reverse layup by Camp. Gets the shooter's touch. The Renegades playing lights out and together. 27-15. 2:35 remaining to play in the first half. Renegades up 12 and looking like a well-oiled machine. Deep three by Coates is no good. And we got Murray out on the break, and he's fouled and one. Foul on the play by Coates. And the Renegade men's team playing lights out in the end. Doing an amazing job, and we have a timeout. Let's take a break. Bakersfield College basketball from Bakersfield.com. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Kenny Calvin along with Diana and Christian. Our production team is a little bit smaller, but still as powerful. Today, Renegades men with a 14-point lead with 2 minutes remaining to play in the first half. We've been blessed to have some very special guests today, probably the most halftime guests and pregame guests that I've had since I've been broadcasting. And I'm looking to get another special guest in for the next half. 3 seconds, or they called the offensive foul on Ernie Valadez. Ernie Valadez having a tough go at it so far. And Shahada Camp gets his break as Kobe Gardner comes in, 5'10 freshman from Redwoods. Will come in and play that two-guard position. Motion offense for the Renegades. They go down low to Gallinato, and he's like, I can't be stopped, but he is. Rebound Murray. Nice strong move by English. Gets the and one on the reverse in front of his mom, grandma, and whole family. Great first step by English. He caught the ball on the right wing. Attacks the basket from the right side. Reverse layup to the left. free throw is good for the three-point play, and it's 32-15. Renegades playing probably some of their best basketball in recent weeks. Man-to-man defense. Taylor on English, and he finally gets one to go for number 22, Aaron Taylor. Missed his first 4 or 5 attempts and finally gets one to drop. Nice high-low entry from English to Gallinado, and that's textbook high-low basketball. High post to low post. English to Gallinado. Rebound English. They set up the offense as they get the call from Coach Hughes. Murray back out top. Enigenberg looking to hold for the last shot. Fade away, double clutch. And it's no good. And there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. First half action. Renegades up 34 over Santa Monica 17. Great effort on both ends of the floor by the Renegade men. We'll be back, and hopefully we'll have a halftime guest who happens to be the dad of one of our most hallowed high school basketball or football players of all time in a moment. And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Ken Calvin, along with Diana and Christian at the Gil Bishop Sports Center, where the Renegades are up 34-17. We got a lot of special guests in the house, and this has probably been the most action-packed pregame and postgames that we've ever had. You know, great times with Mr. Curtis Rufus. His son, Asani Rufus, had a horrible leg break this year, and we're hoping to root him back for his successful junior campaign. But nonetheless, 34-17, Renegades set to get back. Going through stats, we had Henry Gallinado with 13 points at the half, 8 rebounds. Jalen English with 10 points, 6 rebounds. Matter of fact, Henry Gallinado had a double-double in the first half, 13 points, 10 rebounds. So Gallinado putting in work. We'll get back to the rest of the stats on our next dead ball. Santa Monica with the action. And we got a foul on Gallinado right away. And that's going to be Gallinado's second. Michael Fry on the attempt. Inside the paint. No good. Murray to set up the offense for the Renegades. English with the runner and one. Basket counts. Foul on Justin Coates. That's his second. But how about English? Great effort on the boards. He's a true stat filler, guys. 10 total points, 6, well, now 12 total points. 13 after that free throw. 6 boards, 2 blocks, and 2 assists in the first half. Renegades playing great high-level basketball as Downey attacks the basket over 3 Renegades. Murray breaks the press to English. And Renegades set offense. Murray skips to Jones on the left wing. Nothing there for Jones. Murray to the cup and one. Oh, and it doesn't go. But Murray will go to the line with an opportunity to put the Renegades up 20. Foul on Khalil Taylor sends Murray to the line. First free throw good by Murray. Murray's an 84% free throw shooter. Does a great job making them count, but he misses the second. And the Renegades up 19. Man-to-man defense for the Renegades. Forced deep three from Norwood's no good, but Coates with the rebound. And Santa Monica will reset. $15-footer for Norwood, no good. English on the closeout. Murray to English. And the Renegades set up the offense. High screen and roll for English. Jones attacks, dishes to Gallinado, who makes it count. Henry Gallinado putting in a great performance. Renegades leading 40-19 with 17 minutes to play in the second half. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Norwood goes in, a little bit of contact. Official says play on. Outlet to Enigenberg. Oh! Great effort by Norwood as Enigenberg had the outlet with a chance to go for the jam, and it was blocked by Norwood. One thing you can say about Norwood is he continues to play even after missed shots. A lot of people hang their head. But Jamal Norwood, the 6'5" sophomore, oh! Renegades go for the inbound alley-oop to English, and he's fouled. Almost brought the house down. And English will go to the line for two. First free throw good by Jalen English, son of Julius English, who happens to be in the stands. And if you know anything about Julius English, in the 90s, he was known as one of the best dancers in the state, not the city. So if you're wondering where Jalen English's post moves come from, they come from his dad's dance moves. Coates with the 15-footer at the free throw line. 42-23, Renegades. Tucker Enigenberg having a tough outing today. Gallinado loses control, gains it back, and then turns it over to Aaron Taylor. But Jones doesn't give up on the play and hustles back. Lob to Gallinado from Murray. Amazing lob by Murray to Gallinado for his third jam of the night. And I'm wondering if the technical So they get him for a technical foul after he dunks the basketball and hung on the rim, but I don't think he had a clear place to come down as there were still people underneath him. Nonetheless, I think you'll take a technical on a dunk attempt every time. Free throw good by Coates. Henry Gallinado catches the lob from Murray, and I can't wait to see that replay. 20-point lead for the Renegades after the technical free throw. Santa Monica sets up their offense. Deep three. Oh! Deep three for Ernie Valadez. The 5'11 freshman guard shot that, and it almost hit the top speakers. It has so much arch on it. Ball into English at the high post, and he makes him pay from the nail. And we got a full timeout from Coach Hughes. We'll be back on Bakersfield.com. We're back on Bakersfield.com. Kenny Calvin joined with Diana and Christian for Renegade basketball. Renegades up 46-27. And during that break, Coach Rich Hughes had intensity like his team was down 19 and not up 19. And that's what you need from your leader to remind guys to not get comfortable when you've seen leads disappear before. So, Renegades on defense as Coach brings it up. Reach called by Jones. If I'm not mistaken, that may be Jones's fourth, or it'll be his third personal foul. Jones with the pressure defense on Taylor. That should be 5 seconds. Camp. Very close to a 5-second call. Shot clock doesn't reset as Renegades didn't get possession. We got a 6-second display on the shot clock. Coates bringing it up, looking to go coast to coast. Doesn't hit anything, and that's a shot clock violation. And great defense by the Renegades. Shot clock violation. The ball never hit the rim. And that's going to be a turnover. Great job by the Renegades with some stellar defense led by Marcus Jones. Tucker Enigenberg looking to get it going. English fouled as he attacks the basket, going to the line for two. English misses the first one as Gallinado comes in for Jones. Second free throw is good by English, giving the Renegades a 20-point lead. 14:30 remaining to play. And that's going to be a turnover. And it kind of seems like the body language of the Santa Monica team is getting worse and worse by the second. Murray attacks the basket. Skip past the Camp. To English. No good from the nail. Oh. Norwood out of control. Appeared to travel. However, foul on Tucker Enigenberg. And I was talking about Tucker's numbers. Today he's 1 of 9, I believe, with only 2 total points. You know, the thing that happens after you score 51, teams get that film, and now they're locked in on you. So Coates with the rebound, and he blows the putback. And they get a second rebound, and they blow the third putback. They blow the fourth putback, and they get the 5th rebound. And it's stolen away by English. Oh! Cap attempts the Kyrie Irving-style bounce pass that's kicked away. And it'll be Renegade basketball. Enigenberg with the open look from 3. And it's no good. Rebound by Downey. Open 3 for Norwood. Almost an air ball. Camp misses the layup after the feed from Murray. Two-point basket by Norwood finally goes down, cutting the lead to 18. And if you're the Renegades, no matter how big of a lead you do have, you're conscious of games in the past where you've let leads slip away. Murray with the open 3. You rarely see him take them, but he knocked it down. That's a shot I'd like to see a lot more out of Murray when he has it. Has a tendency to want to get guys involved and pass up open shots. Nonetheless, he knocks that one down. Man-to-man offense by the Renegades. Good hand by Shahada Camp. Dish to Enigenberg, who gets it to fall. And we're going to have a timeout, Santa Monica. We'll be back after this full timeout. And we're back. Renegades holding on to a 23-point lead, 52-29. Playing like they intend to keep this lead. And we have Gardner checked in the game. Kobe Gardner, the freshman out of Redwoods. Doing a great job of on-ball defense, and he gets the steal. Great job by Garner. Kicks it to Murray, who skips it to English. Open for the 3, and it's short, but he follows his shot. Rebound, Money, English. Great job by Jalen English to follow his own shot. Garner hounding Valadez, who finally gets it to Michael Fry, who finishes the layup. Nice screen by Garner. He's doing it all. And the second 3 by Murray. I told you before, I would love to see Murray taking that shot more often, as he's not a selfish guy. He never likes to create his own shot before thinking of others. But when you're knocking it down like that, keep shooting, young man. Two-man game in the Fry. Deep 3 for Norwood. No good. Rebound by Downey for the putback. Renegades to set up. Murray and Gallinado with the pick and roll. Oh, Murray nearly loses it. Gallinado with the 15-footer catches the bottom of the rim. Coates with the pull-up, misses and gets his own rebound. Murray open for the baseline 15-footer, and everything's working for Murray. Renegades up 59-35. 24-point lead with 9:13 remaining to play. Renegades clicking on all cylinders. Santa Monica making a conscious effort to get the ball into Fry as much as they can. Fry kicks it to Downey, who's open for the three in the corner, which gets Coach Hughes out of his seat to call the offense. Murray into Gallinado. English with the open 20-footer, and it's money. Mr. English finding his stroke. Makes it a 23-point lead. Santa Monica in to Fry again. Fry comes up empty, but gets his own rebound. Kicks it to Valadez. No good on the three. Rebound English. Oh. Outlet pass to Enigenberg. A little long. And we're going to have a full timeout for Santa Monica. Full timeout. We'll be back after this small break. We're live on Bakersfield.com. Kenny Calvin flying solo with the support of his production team, Miss Diana and Christian. Right away, Jones with the on-ball defense getting chewed out for reaching. Murray attacking the basket. He's picked from behind. It'll still be Renegade basketball. On the floor for the Renegades, you have Kobe Garner, Murray, Jones, English, and Enigenberg. Oh, and the lob into it, Mr. English. Textbook alley-oop inbounds play. Garner to English. Smashed on him. Oh, we got an offensive foul on Michael Fry, getting a little bit too physical. Frustrated with the denial defense. And Santa Monica played very well early, appearing to fall apart. Motion offense, high pick and roll for Murray and Jones. Kick to English, has it on the baseline. English for three at the buzzer, money, Mr. English in front of his whole family. Dad on one side, mom on the other. Mr. English is putting on a show. Rebound Enigenberg. Murray looking to push. Santa Monica gets back. Enigenberg from the parking lot, and this money, Renegades pouring it on. 69-40 with 5:57 remaining to play, and that even made Ray smile, and he never smiles. Valadez with the near air ball. You got Murray pushing, gets it up to Jones, and the Renegades will reset. .29 lead for the Renegades with 5:22 to play. Murray with the amazing spin is tripped by Downey, and he'll go to the line for two. Downey's third foul, and we have a timeout. Not sure whose it is. So we'll stay here for a second. Because one thing we want to highlight is the fact that we have had a Renegade basketball team that has blown some 20-point leads. So to see the effort and energy by Coach Hughes remain at its pinnacle is a great teaching moment, because you can't allow yourselves to repeat those mistakes. An amazing coaching job by Coach Hughes. And if you've been on this journey with us, you know it's been an interesting one, as they've had to do things without their leading scorer, on nights without their second leading scorer, only to have their third leading scorer end up putting on one of the performances of a lifetime, and then coming out here tonight and not playing that great, but still finding ways to contribute. So hats off to the men's and women's basketball team. But right now it looks like the Renegade men still playing with a chip on their shoulder, and Mr. English is putting on a show. I can't wait to see these numbers. And now you got Murray doing a little politicking with the officials down there. Anytime you can make a referee smile, I say it was a win. So Murray will head to the line for two, looking to put the Renegades up a 30-piece nugget. First free throw good for the 80-plus percentage free throw shooter. And we have a 30-piece nugget for these Renegades. And we have a sub for Garner. It'll be Aeneas Medrano, 6 foot, 175-pound guard out of Liberty High School. Oh, English with the steal and the fast break. Dunk. Great effort by Jalen English. Showing out in front of the family. Now he's out guarding the point guard. Now foul's going to be on Medrano. But how about Jalen English? Missed the game last week due to illness. Leading scorer last game against Pierce. Comes out today putting on a spectacular performance once again in front of his whole family. Nice shot by Khalil Taylor. But back to Jalen English. He's my wife's cousin. My wife has zero athletic ability. Nice job attacking by Medrano, who gets his first attempt with the fancy finger roll left hand layup. And this is a 33-point game, ladies and gentlemen, with 3:50 to play. Offensive rebound, Downey. Great putback. Murray sets up, looking to attack from the left wing, guarded by Valadez. Back to Medrano with 7 seconds left. Medrano, I heard he was a shooter in high school. Jones with the reverse. And he's fouled and go to the line for 2. Foul on number 22, Aaron Taylor. Jones misses badly on his first attempt, and we'll have a substitution. And it'll be Orion Clay, the 6'3" freshman out of Durango, getting his first look tonight. Now, I've always talked about teams. Being a full-time starter for the majority of my career as a football player, one of our goals was to get as much points on the board as possible to get our guys that didn't get the reps an opportunity to play. Now, on the opposite end of the spectrum, as a basketball guy, I didn't get much playing time and hoped that my teammates would generate enough offense for me to get on the floor. Nice strong move by Taylor, Khalil Taylor that is. And Garner's running the point with Jones in the backcourt. Garner kicks it to Medrano. We got a pick and roll situation for Medrano and Bowman, and Medrano drains it. Nice pick and roll 2-man game. Oh, and a late foul call after the ball is loose already. Looks like it's going to get Jones his 4th. And we have another foul on Medrano. Renegade men playing with some heart and passion. Came out looking focused and ready to play, and it paid dividends as they enjoy this 32-point lead with 2:31 remaining to play. It's been a pleasure and a great experience to be the lone voice on the microphone, but I will tell you, it has been a task. Second free throw short by Taylor. Coach Hughes looking to get Medrano involved in the game, calls a play for him. Pick and roll for Medrano, who attacks and throws the dime. Nice pass. Oh, and the 3 seconds in the key is called as Reed Bowman pump faked. But nonetheless, huge hand for Jones, who got the starting duties today, as he's relieved by Pablo Rabolo, 5'11" point guard out of Gritos, San Diego. Oh, Medrano playing well on both ends of the floor, gets the steal. Now he's breaking the press. Medrano running the point. And coach is looking to get Medrano going again as Garner attacks. Oh, in and out. Rebound Taylor. .122 remaining to play as Coach takes the deep three. That's no good. Rebounded by Taylor. Nice move by Taylor. Madrano with the pump fake in the runner. No good. Rebound Bowman. And it looks like Santa Monica's clearing the bench, bringing in David Mupsingui for the first time. I think I nailed that name, too, for the first time, guys. David Mupsingui. Madrano with the deep three. No good. Rebound by Daniel Estes. Downey attacks the basket. He gets fouled. Foul on the play by Orion Clay. The 6'3 freshman is out of Durango High School. And Downey doesn't convert the three-point play. Renegades still looking to run some offense. One thing you can't get enough of is practice time. Oh, amazing action for Orion Clay, and the bench is going wild. Great play by Coach Hughes as he drew it up, and now he's trying to get him to run that 2-3 zone. 30-point lead. Mupsingui tried to get his three off. And it's with 7 seconds left. Oh. Wow, so we have a turnover, which will give Santa Monica one final shot with 5.8 seconds left. But this has been a show to put on for the ages by the Renegades, as they take this game 81-53. It's been a pleasure calling this game. Diana, thanks for helping me steer myself to the finish line. My breath is gone. My voice is gone. But the victory is here. Kenny Calvin, Diana, and Christian with Bakersfield.com. We want to thank everybody for hanging in there with us. And this was the last regular season contest for our Renegades. So we will see how the seeding and the tournament situation ends up. And hopefully I'm able to come and share another game with you guys once again. But thank you. Thanks, Coach Taylor. You know, great performance by Coach Hughes. And I want to thank my special guests, my Uncle Dean Jones, the Division I bound Renegade Tyrell Eddington, as he just signed his scholarship letter of intent to Eastern Michigan. And last but not least, one of my role models and gridiron gods of the Renegades, Mr. Curtis Rufus, one of the greatest strong safeties in Renegade history. I am Kenny Calvin. This is Bakersfield.com, and we are BC. Thank you.